Saturday only.
8 a.m. to 11 p.m.
The 15-hour sale.
At May Company.
The biggest sale day of the season. 25% off.
All Mrs. Shorts, tanks, and tees.
30% off.
All Mrs. Denim jeans.
60% off.
All regular price $14.
Welcome everybody to Game Fashion Show. I'm your host, Bendez, and with me is my lovely girlfriend, Elise.
Hi.
So what we do here on the Games Fashion Show is basically go over JRPG characters, outfits, and character design. I'm really into fashion and I'm always playing JRPGs and I always love what the designers come up with. My girlfriend here doesn't really play games, so it's always interesting to see her react and to give some sort of, criticism on the character designs in JRPGs. So today we're going to be covering Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact has a buttload of characters, way too many. So we're just gonna kind of fly through them. We're not gonna do the in-depth analysis that we sort of did with the first video. I think we'll probably dive deeper into specific characters, but other than that, we're just kind of say our piece about each character, whether it's positive or negative. We're gonna do this episode a little bit differently than I sort of want to do this whole series. Basically, we're just gonna do the whole, S, A, B, C ranking system. C is like maybe average or just like whatever, forgettable, and then S is memorable and a really great design, both in terms of fashion and character design. I have my my whiskey here, my scotch. She has her wine, so sit back and relax as we go through some of our favorite and least favorite designs and rank them accordingly. So let's go. All right, so first up is Aether, which is one of two playable main characters that you start off with. You get to choose either a male or female. This is the male version. This is actually the one I chose, just because he looks so much better in contrast to the female, and I really just like the whole browns and the gold, color palette. So one thing I would say about his design is that it sort of sets the tone for a lot of what we're gonna see, which is this Genshin Impact staple piece of having flowy capes and scarves, or like little things hanging off that move. That seems to be something that was in the design philosophy. He's B for me.
Yeah, he's B for me too. I think it's strong, but not strong enough. Although I never noticed his little braid in the back.
Yeah, he's braided up. Padawan status. Okay, so Amber was one of the first character designs that I saw that really, that I really enjoyed. I don't think it's like out of this park or out of this world.
Out of the ballpark.
I don't think it's out of the ballpark world. There is something about the simplicity of it. I think just like the shorts and the thigh highs with like the roll or cuffed sleeves, the leather and whatever other material that the white and the red is, it just looks like an adventurer's outfit. Her goggles and her little hoodie. I feel like it just feels like someone who's on an adventure, and it feels very sporty.
I think it does pull into the whole adventurer. She looks very cohesive in her outfit. I would say the tall white thigh-high boots, I almost wish they were brown. I think that would really pull it all together, but white is fine.
I think if they were actually like, because those look more formal.
Yeah, if they were like a leather, like a rugged leather, I think that would be really, really cool. Yeah. But I do like this outfit. It is very cohesive in the way that it looks. I would probably put it in B.
Beidou's outfit for me is S tier. There's a lot of things that I like about the outfit. I think it has, like the whole outfit feels like a character because it sort of enhances the character trait of like of like toughness, of being like a sort of captain, but also I think retains a lot of her femininity. Her femininity.
Yeah, I would say it's S tier. She looks very strong and still sexy at the same time. I really like the colors. I think the blue really ties in nicely with the red and the black, and that can be a color that wouldn't really mesh well, but they do it well here.
Little splashes of color. The eye patch.
The eye patch is really, really cool. The whole thing is just overall a strong outfit, and it looks like it would be a really fun Halloween costume.
So yeah, she's S.
There he is.
Okay, so Bennett is probably a C for me, mainly because the vest. It's like the vest tank top mixed with like these cargo shorts and then boots. I don't think I don't like the silhouette. I don't like how it looks. There's something about it that bothers me, but yet I can almost see this outfit. I feel like I've seen this outfit in other games, like specifically Dark Cloud. I think Dark Cloud 2, there's a character that has this sort of look, and probably other games that I can't think of, but I know you're not a hater.
No, I think this is a really cool outfit. And you know what? Staring at it more, if you were to take off all the big, bold accessories, this is something I could see somebody wearing. If you take off the weird, big, like, back, or not weird, but like the backpack in the back, you know, all the, like, the gear that he has.
That's where the rest of his outfit is, because I feel like he's lacking.
I think it's a really strong outfit. I think it's really cohesive. It's a really cool, it's really fun.
So you want to put him in S?
No, I want to put him in, I would say he's B tier. I wouldn't say he deserves to be in C.
Alright, B's fine. I won't. B's fine. So Diluc is one of those outfits that, or looks better in game than it actually looks like just static. There's something about, maybe it's like just like the really dark browns and everything. It looks like a pirate costume to me. Maybe not a costume, but something with a little bit more thought put into it, like an actual outfit. But the more I look at his costume, the more I think it somewhat does stand out from some of the other outfits for the men. So I'm gonna put it in B. I do like its like regal and formal look, but it has like a sort of maybe Victorian inspiration, especially with those boots. So yeah, I want to say B.
I think his jacket is really cool to me. I don't love the fur trim, but I think that falls into like it being regal, as like fur was super expensive and high class. But yeah, for the men, I think it's pretty strong. There's something about the skinny jeans that I just don't like about it. I don't know why. I don't know what I would prefer to see him in.
Okay, so you know, you've played Rock Band before, right? Mm-hmm. So you know how you can create your own characters? It feels like one of those outfits that you would make in that.
But it would be a good outfit you would make. Like, oh, this is a good character.
Because like, it almost feels like a rock, like the skinny jeans.
Fool?
A rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's in B.
B. You
Okay.
just throw him in there.
All right. B boy. All right. Next is Diona, and I don't really have much to say about Diona. It's unclear if these smaller people are dwarves or if they're children, but I just don't have much to say about her outfit. I do like the colors, I guess. I do like that color palette, and I do like her boots a lot. But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, I love her outfit. There's just something about it. I would put her in C tier because I love it so much. I like her little cat paw boots that goes into like the belt that has the cat paw there, the tail. Her little bag is even like ice cream. Like, it's super cute. I just love it. I think it fits the character well.
Is that not like where she puts coffee or something? Like a little, what is it called? The thermal?
Maybe. I thought it was like a little bag.
No, it looks like a thermal.
Oh, looks like ice cream
Because
cone.
she's thirsty. All right, next up
You didn't even say where, we didn't...
She's going to be a... Let's go ahead and put her in that sweet spot of C. I'm just kidding.
A tier.
A?
Yeah, she has such a cohesive outfit. It's super playful, fun.
I can do B.
I can do A.
No. B. Okay, fine, A. You're gonna give me one though.
I did give you one.
Which?
I don't remember.
Great.
Play back the footage.
Okay, alright. Next is, so Eula. So Eula, what I like about her outfit a lot, and I think what makes her probably an A for me, is just the sleekness of the bodysuit and the thigh-high boots. I think the bell sleeves give the overall like outfit dimensionality, but yeah, I want to say A, but now that I'm looking at it more, maybe B. I think it's just because the top half for me falls I don't know, like I like the tie. I don't know, what do you have to say about this one?
This was A tier for me, but now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, I don't like it as much. I think this would probably be more B tier. I think there's a lot of ideas here. I think it is very sleek, but the bell sleeves, while it gives it like a little bit of volume, I don't know if I necessarily love it, because it also has like on the upper arm too some sort of design.
Yeah.
And then there's that thing like that goes behind, which, you know, we've talked about, that's a common element, this like either a scarf or a sash or something. There's just a lot of ideas, and I think it got a little like muddy on the top, but the bottom half is very strong. And if you look at her from the front, I think it is a strong outfit, but once you start turning it, you're like, maybe this isn't as good as I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's not as sleek as maybe I would have preferred it to be.
Right, yeah. So yeah, let's put her in B. Right?
Yeah. I don't like her head thing, her headpiece.
Okay, next is Fischl. Fischl's outfit is a cheap Halloween costume that you would get at a local Halloween store. Or maybe like
During Halloween.
During Halloween. So, she's a C for me. There's nothing about this outfit that I like. It's too gimmicky. Like, it feels like it's trying to do like the whole bat thing, or maybe like the raven thing, and it just feels very busy, very, yeah, that's it. It feels very busy.
Yeah. I don't mind having like a theme, like that one character that has, you know, the cat paw purse and the feet and like the tail, like that works for me, but there's something about this one. I think I have to agree with you where it does feel very costumey. I would have to put it in C. I just do not like it.
C. Okay. Next is Hu Tao. This is one of those designs that, like we've said with a lot of these other designs, has grown on me over time. I think I just like where this is inspired from, which is, looks like maybe like ancient Chinese scholars. Not ancient, maybe like the 1920s. There was a look that they had. And it seems to be pulling from like the school look, the school outfits of that time. And I feel like they implemented it so well here, and it really works. It feels very creative. Feels very inspired. The colors, I think, even could almost be like too drab, but I think that splash of red. I will say there's too many decoration, like too many decals, but I think that's probably what keeps it from being so drab.
Yeah, like it livens it up a bit.
Yeah.
I love this one. This is one of my favorites. S tier for sure. I think it's a super awesome outfit. This is something I would love to wear myself. Like, I think it's a super fun outfit. I get what you're saying where it looks very like 1920s inspired. I think it's a solid outfit, and it would be S tier for me.
I agree. S it is. So next up is Klee, and she is probably the best accessorizer in the Genshin Impact crew because she has the backpack, and I think that's really cool. I think it's, I'm not a fan of the hat, but I think the outfit is overall just really cohesive. It has the like, you know, those leathers, those browns, and that red. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's a really cute outfit. I love the oversized backpack with the petite character. I personally love the hat. I like her little, what is it, like hoodie thing that she has attached with a little ball at the end.
I didn't understand.
I think it is really cute. I think it's charming. I would probably put it in B or A.
I think she's A. I would say she's A. Lisa's outfit to me is sloppy as hell. The more I look at it, the more I hate it. The first time I saw her in game, I was just like, what? No. It's just too busy. Too many different ideas that I don't think I like and I don't think would go well together. Yeah, it's just, no.
When I first saw it, I didn't have the reaction that you did. But as I've seen maybe other characters, I've really grown to not like this outfit. I know you've talked about not liking the hat, and I like the hat. I think that's the most standout part of this whole outfit, with like the little lantern. And I know her whole motif is like the roses, and the hat is like also, if you look at the top, it's like petals. I think it's really cool, the hat. But other than that, I'm just super uninterested.
C. So Lumine is Aether's counterpart. In the beginning, you can choose Aether or Lumine, and Lumine is the one that I didn't choose. And as you can see, that's why, because like like the outfit is so basic. It feels very generic. Like it feels like generic fantasy to me, and she's C for me, if not D.
There is no D.
Oh.
C, there's nothing to say. Boring. Next.
D's on the hidden menu.
Ooh, the secret menu.
The secret tier. It's the hidden tier. Here we go.
Strong one.
So this is Mona. I think she has one of the strongest outfits in the game. Just for overall form and balance. I don't typically like the hats, but I think that she wears it. Well, I don't like I guess I don't typically just like hats. Like some of these hats, as I'm wearing one, I don't like these like fancy hats, and I think she wears hers really, really well. I like that it's red underneath. You know, she has like there's a lot of red trimming under her sleeves and her cape. I think you had mentioned when we reviewed this that she has like a astrological look to it. Yeah.
Very much so, with like the moon and the stars, and honestly, I think it's like pretty beautiful. Like it is just a really good outfit. It's clean lines. It's very straight. There's no like huge bell sleeves, and like this, like the cape doesn't get in the way of the outfit.
Yeah.
And the hat doesn't either. Like the hat just falls in line with it perfectly. I think it's definitely one of the best.
Yeah. All the little details are really nice and cohesive, and they're not too distracting. They're not overwhelming. Yeah, just like the nylon tights she has on, bodysuit. The shoulder pads, like that curve up. It's really cool. So she's S. Ningguang is next, and Ningguang, I think, this is my own headcanon, I think she is the sister to Beidou, and like Beidou is like on the dark side, and Ningguang is on the light side, and there's like a battle versus good and evil.
Yeah, it is an outfit. When I first saw it, I was a little unimpressed. As time has gone on, I really do love it. It looks very regal, royalty. The headpiece, beautiful. The silhouette, super flowy and just stunning. Like, I think it's a really good outfit.
It's a really, really good outfit. Yeah, there's probably a little bit too many flowy elements, but it's Genshin. But it's Genshin.
The impact it has.
The impact on what you just said on Genshin. So, yeah, like, it's just really cool colors. The white and the gold and the black sort of give her like an almost celestial kind of look. Yeah, and just like the Chinese.
And the gloves. The gloves are fantastic.
The sharp fingers.
Yeah, like that's just so cool. It gives an edge to it.
Little tassel coming from her head.
And she's got tattoo.
Her hair with like her. It's all great. So she's S.
She's S. Next.
Next. Too easy.
Too easy.
Give us a difficult one.
Here it is.
I love Noelle's combination of a maid and a knight. While maybe, like now that I think of it, maids and knights are bound to like servitude, and they're very loyal, and I feel like this, maybe not juxtaposition, but this complementary mesh really looks well. My only criticism is just that the splashes of color maybe feel a little bit off, like that color of red or dark purple or pink. But yeah, I just love all the armor pieces. She's one of the only characters that has this much armor, and I think that's really cool. She has almost, could you call that a gown?
No.
Okay.
You know what I don't like about it? And this is super silly, but it reminds me of like a robot the armor
Yeah.
comes off to me as a robot.
Because it's like white and gold for some reason.
And I don't like that. I like the idea of it being like armor
A robot.
and but I don't like the idea that it looks like a robot to me.
So S.
No.
S. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I put her in A.
Okay, A's fine. So Chi-Chi's another dwarf character. I actually think she's or he. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but it's like a zombie or something.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the leg area.
And it has all the tags on it.
Like dead.
Yeah, like apparently those talismans or like have something to do with like resurrecting the dead or keeping them dead or something like that. So yeah, it's a very mystical look.
Cool.
Yeah, Chi-Chi's design overall to me is just not appealing. It just feels a little unfocused to me. Like I don't know what. Like I know what I'm looking at, but I don't like what is it supposed to be.
It's too much.
You know?
It's too much thrown together and you don't know what to focus on. So you get, I think, this confused feeling when you look at it. Like there's just too much happening. You're like, where do I look?
But maybe that's what the design. Zombie. I couldn't tell if it was a boy or a girl. Maybe it's unintentional. So S.
S plus.
So S plus. No, that's fine.
I put it in C.
Okay, C's fine. Next is Razor's Edge. Razor is a fucking badass. He's S for me. He looks so cool. Like I wish he just looks like a main character, and I want him to be the main character in like JRPG that's 50, 60 hours long with with like other party members that have like this whole design, because it just looks like a woodland, like wild thing kind of design.
Like he was
to
raised by wolves.
Yeah, like, and he just like there's a little bit of Native American like infused in there.
Controversial.
You know? No, I think Indian is controversial. And yeah, I just love the hair. I love that that they were like, let's give him a hoodie. But what about his hair? Well, just rip the back open and have his hair flowing through the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's just the belts. It's just and he moves so like it just looks great in motion in the game. So he's S for me.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in game, but it looks like he would move swiftly. He's awesome. You get exactly what his character is by just looking at him, and I think that's important in a strong design. So S.
Okay, Rosaria. This is one of those designs that I have trouble figuring out if I love it or hate it. And I know that you feel the same way.
Yeah, I think the more I've seen it, the more I've grown to love it. But I still think there's something that's hindering it from being S tier.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that Halloween cheapness that you get from going to like a Halloween store on Halloween
during
and
Halloween.
during Halloween time in the Halloween season. So like like I like the fishnets. It's like an undead bride mixed with like a nun. I don't know what it is, but it was a design that I think I'm gonna put her in B. There's not many that have this look.
Yeah.
I want to say.
I
like,
would have to put her in A just
I
for
would
that
say A,
alone.
yeah.
Yeah, I think there is something about it that is like very bride. I think it's the top half with like the crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is something about it that I'm just still like, oh, it's costumey.
Okay.
I think I don't like the boots. It's a little pattern on the boots. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I wish it was just plain.
So A it is.
But I don't
Who's
even know.
next? Oh, yeah.
God.
All right, so
No.
next is Sucrose. And I'm just going to say right off the bat, what's the letter that Sucrose's name starts off with?
D.
It's S.
Sucrose.
It's S, guys. What I like about Sucrose's outfit, well, first off, I should say that I'm a little biased because I do love the colors, the blue and green contrast. And I know you've mentioned before that like if she didn't have that hairstyle and the glasses, it probably would fall apart. Because it probably would, like if her hair was blonde and she was wearing that blue and stuff, don't think it would pull the overall character design together. But because it's green, I think I just like that play with like the colors. I don't know about like the winged cape, but I like the little like jumper dress that she has on. I think that's pretty adorable. And then like the nylon tights with the boots, which I think it all works as a whole to me. But when I examine the individual pieces, I'm like, oh wait, hold on. Like I don't like the bell sleeves and the hat. Yeah, everything else works for me though. I don't know.
Yeah, it's boring to me. Very boring. I don't like the tights. I think it could do without the tights.
No tights?
No tights. I think the tights bring a seriousness to the outfit. That her hair is so playful and fun. The glasses are nerdy, and then I don't know. I think if the tights were not there, it would have been more fun. She's wearing this like onesie short situation underneath it all.
Yeah.
And I really think it would have been strong if that was showing more and the outer dress layer was more of a coat.
Yeah,
and I think that would be cool, but it's just too serious for how playful she looks on top, and that's what I really don't like about it. And
okay. Okay.
But I mean, that's S tier for you.
I feel like you made your case better for why she shouldn't be an S, so I'll respect that, and I can put her in A. Unless you wanted to put her somewhere lower. D? D for Sucrose?
Sucrose. Dookie Cross.
Alright, next is... Venti brings a lot of controversy in this house. He brings a lot of unrest to an otherwise peaceful household. And it's mainly because he's wearing a bard costume. And I just feel like it's a costume. Like, it's one that you would... It's a Halloween costume that you would get at a Halloween store.
No. Okay.
No, it's not. It's a well-designed...
Halloween costume.
Bard outfit, but I just feel like it's whatever. Like, it's... Okay, he's a bard, that's fine. But, like, it doesn't bring anything. It's kind of... I just don't... No, I don't like it. I do like the colors. I do like the green. I do like the little accents of blue. Like, I do like those colors when they're...
Okay.
So, C. B for bard.
This is A to me. I think this is a really strong outfit. It reminds me a lot of the one that you compared to like a 1920s like school kid or whatever you said. What did you say?
1920s like Chinese
yeah,
school kid,
yeah. I think this like fit, like looks of the time. It doesn't look like a costume, but I wonder. I haven't seen a lot of bards in my life in costumes, but you've played more games and maybe you've seen more. So I don't know, but I think it looks cohesive. It fits. You get who he is by his costume, and nothing sticks out too much or is too overbearing. Like it all just works, and for that, I'd put him in A.
B, because I'd put him... Oh wait, what's between A and B? B and a half. Make your joke.
Oh, did I make that joke last time?
I thought you made it.
I think you did. B and a half.
Alright. Was it funny the second time? Okay, next is... Wait, hold on. What are we putting Venti in? B.
Fine. I
B
feel
for
like
bard.
you've given me a lot. I'll give you this one.
Okay, so... If Venti is the force that pulls the... peaceful structure of this house apart, Xiangling is the force that brings this household together. Because I think if there was a rank above S, Xiangling would be the only character to occupy that space. So Xiangling, I think, is like a mix of cute, functional, somewhat like appropriate. Like it fits all of these. I don't know. There's just something about her outfit that like it all works. Every piece of it, from her like hiking boots with like the high collars to the gloves with the little like ribbons on them, or like I don't know if that's rope or something, to like the tiger apron. It's one of the best outfits. To ever be made.
Yeah, it's a super strong outfit, and I can't even pinpoint exactly what it is that makes it so strong, but it's just so cool. Even to the little detail, like even on the back of her outfit, there's like a little paw print, and she has her little like companion on her, and then also he's next to her too, right?
Sure. Sure he is.
No, really? Yeah, I think overall it is strong. It's fun.
The Band-Aid.
Yeah, the Band-Aid is my
knee.
favorite part for, I don't know why, but I just think it pulls into like the clumsiness that you get from her being like a cook. Maybe she burned herself, cut herself, something, but... And it doesn't take itself too seriously. I think they could have gone in a route that really... They could have messed this up bad, but they really chose this like playful, fun way of describing her character.
I think the hair color is also a very interesting choice, because I feel like that blue, I would have never just thought to use that
Like a navy.
yeah, that cadet blue.
It's
you
awesome.
know?
Yeah, and that's like, for some reason that really stands out.
It
too.
really works with it all. And I mean, I guess it goes with the orange in her hair. It's not uncommon to see those two colors together, but yeah, it's just so, it's good. So S. So next is Xiao Boy. So, oh man, he's just another S. Another S-ass boy. Look at him.
Yeah, he's super cool.
This is
He's quiet cool.
Stone cold cool.
Stone cold cool.
I really just like that he's wearing a wife beater. He looks like very mystical and mysterious, a roguish character. Just a badass. It's a simple design, but I think it's the little details that really make it pop, and the play of colors I think is really what makes it an S for me.
What stands out to me is just the jade, from the jade in his shoulders to the jade that's on the little end of his, what is that, scarf or whatever, and on his leg. His tattoo is jade color. I just think that's really, really cool.
If I was fair skinned like this, I would get a green tattoo like that.
Could I get a green tattoo?
Could you?
I'm fair skinned. Yeah.
Get his tattoo, and I'll call you Xiao. And I'll call you Xiao Baby.
Gross. Don't like that.
Alright, so S. Moving on. Okay, next is Xinyan. I really like her outfit a lot. I think what really draws me to her outfit is probably the hair, and I like the fishnet sock thing that she has on her lower left. But everything else is pretty simple. I do like that she accessorizes by having the taiko drum. I think that's really cool. But everything else is really subdued, nothing too much. And I like that. And I think that it still stands out because of all the thorns.
The spikes.
And you don't want to get too close.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I remember thinking immediately S tier. This is really cool. But as I've sort of looked at it, it's just kind of fallen lower and lower. I think it's too on the nose when it comes to it being a...
But Venti isn't?
No, Venti isn't.
Venti's a straight up bard. He's a bard boy, but she can't have a little bit of influence of rocker.
A little bit? The whole thing?
Okay, a lot. Who has more okay, who is more on the nose? The bard guy or Xinyan?
Yeah, it's on the nose. Maybe I would have preferred something besides
just spikes.
the spikes. Maybe I don't know. It is a cool outfit. Not denying that. I don't.
B. No, A.
No, it's A. I would put it in A.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
just saying why it's no longer S for me. But it's still a good outfit. But I don't like the shoes.
The Jimmy shoes?
Her little toes hanging out of the shoes. It's just, I don't know, I don't like it. Now this is one that I like more and more as time goes on.
Yeah, this is actually has to be an A now that I look at some of the details on it, because while asymmetry doesn't always work for me in an outfit, I do think when it's done with accessories the shin guard that she has, on one leg that's tied on there, and then she has the asymmetry at the top because she's wearing half of her kimono, so it almost balances out. Yeah, she looks really good. This is a really, really good design. She's A for sure. There's
Yeah, she's definitely A. If somebody were to argue S, I would probably throw it in there. I just think it's not, there's a lot going on, but it's not over the top. There's something in the subtlety of the outfit that really makes it interesting. I like love the shoes.
You know what? I don't like that excess piece of cloth that's sticking out there.
You know what? I really like that.
But I think it brings balance to the asymmetry.
Yeah,
of
the
it.
other side it balances it out. You know, I was a really big fan of like the giant rope on the back, and I think you had mentioned you were too.
Yeah.
But the more I look at it, the
Off
less
camera. I mentioned that off.
the less I like it. I almost wish it was toned down a little bit because it kind of distracts from the rest of the outfit, which is really strong.
I think if it didn't have the white and it was a little smaller, maybe. But it's still, you see it a lot in video games, the rope on the back. And I'm not sure how big of a thing this was in actual Japanese fashion, but it is a staple piece for sure. And I think it does tie everything together.
I'd throw it in A, I think. I want to say S, but I think I'm more comfortable with A.
Yeah, A's fine. Shoes are great too.
So this is S tier for me.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
This is Zhongli. Zhongli.
Yeah, this one's S for me. I think the design is sleek in the best way possible. This is like a tailored suit. It's beautiful. There's just this sleekness about it. Like, this is something I could see on the runway.
This is the GQ outfit of Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
This is the GQ outfit of GI.
Yes. I don't love the pants. I will throw that out there. I'm not loving the bottom of the pants. Maybe I wish the boot or the pants were tucked into the boot. But I love the jacket so much that it doesn't even matter. It's S tier for me.
I'm comfortable with putting him in S, but I do want to say that there is a little bit too many patterns and lines going on. A lot of color blocks and segment, like things that are splitting things up. There's lines everywhere. Lines, patterns. There's a lot of that, but ultimately it does like slip into S because if you don't stare at it too much, the design is very sleek and it's a very good looking outfit and it feels multi-purpose where it's like business, but also battle garb. Business battle garb. Like the way he wields his staff in game, it doesn't look out of place. Like it doesn't look like DLC. Like, oh, this is the Tux costume. It feels proper. It feels flexible. In like that can be both for battle and for like a business meeting.
I like that. It's flexible.
It's flexible.
I just think I think it's a beautiful coat and I love it and it's S.
Okay, S. That is all the characters. Now, granted, we weren't able to do them all. We did some, I cut some out. Some I kept. I don't know how many I kept, so I'm just gonna say we finished. But thank you for hanging out with us and going over some of these character designs. Genshin Impact is a free-to-play title that is out, and you can play it and go judge some of these designs for yourself. Do you agree with us? Do you not? Are we crazy? Do we sound pretentious? Do we sound annoying? Or do we sound smooth and knowledgeable and sexy and fashionable? No, that's not right. But yeah. Just make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let us know who your favorite is. Did I already say that? Oh, shout out to Jason Lim on Twitter. He provided all the 3D models and he's doing great work. So go follow him on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Ben Deser. I'll put it somewhere on the screen for you guys. But yeah, it's been great hanging out with you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode of Game Fashion Show. Cut to commercial. Oh, also, I do have a podcast with a dear friend of mine that we call Back of the Rack, which we talk about games that aren't particularly well known, but they're not hidden gems, but they're not like blockbusters. There's sort of all those games in between that maybe you've seen on the shelf a bunch of time, or maybe you've seen in the back of the rack. hence the name of the podcast. So go check us out. I think recently we've dropped Crimson Sea 2 and Spectrobe should be our latest episodes, and we do like bonus episodes too, where we do extra shit. Just go check it out. You'll have fun. You know, me and him have a blast over there, so we would appreciate that. But anyways, peace out. You guys have a good one.